Hello everyone, welcome back to King's Quest, Quest for the Crown. So, this here is the gnome. I used this opportunity before this video just to reference the, excuse me, the walkthrough from the Sierra chest that I'm referencing. I linked to in the first gameplay video, just to see where I'm at and what I've missed. And I have missed a few things, but I've kind of been aware of them. What we need to do here, just want to catch you guys up on where I'm at here. If you remember that elf we ran into, the friendly elf, and he gave us the magic ring, close to where that dude was, which I don't remember, is where we're supposed to get a pebble, some kind of a rock. It says on the screen with the elf, walk north twice to a beach with pebbles. So there's a beach, and I've tried to use the word pebbles before, and he hasn't responded to that. I'm not sure if this walkthrough, I think it might actually be for, I don't know if it's for the original. It probably doesn't matter. But we need to get some pebbles, a rock. We got the walnut, and we were supposed to open that to get extra points. We were supposed to eat the witch's house up, which we did. And there is a way to deal with the witch, which I would like to try to go and do. So I would like to try to do that. We can deal with this guy here. It's just a little ahead. And this is an infamous puzzle, and what stumped, I'm sure, many of young kids back in the day trying to play this. So if you're, familiar with the King's Quest games, if you're not, I'm going to tell you now. They reference and play on a lot of fairy tales and things of that nature. So, if you're familiar with fairy tales and things like that, then a lot of things you'll see the parallels or comparisons to when you play King's Quest. And King's Quest games can, in a lot of cases, be more cryptic, I would say, than even the Space Quest games. But this guy here, he is Rumpelstiltskin. And I'll take the time here. Rumpelstiltskin Wikipedia. To tell you about this guy a little bit. This is basically who it is. So Rumpelstiltskin is German word. Is a fairy tale. It was first published by the Brothers Grimm in their children's and household tales of 1812. There are many similar tales, such as Tom Tit Tot. Maria Tartar points out that the Rumpelstiltskin plot hinges on greed and deception and has little moral value for children. Yeah. Here, I'll read you the story. How about that? A poor miller tells the king that his daughter can spin straw into gold. The king locks her in a castle room to test her. She cries because the task is impossible. A little man appears. He spins the straw into gold. He takes a trinket into payment. In payment, the king is delighted. He does not know the girl has had supernatural help. He tests the girl again the next night. Once more, the little man does the task and receives a trinket. On the third night, the girl promises to give the little man her firstborn child in payment for, again, spinning the straw into gold. So, yeah, she's going to give him a little bit of the, for doing this a third time. The king marries the girl. She gives birth to a child. The little man comes to claim the child. He gives the queen the chance to keep her baby if she can guess his name. A courier spies on the little man and learns his name is Rumpelstiltskin. The queen confronts the little man with his name. He rages and tears himself in two. That's brutal, dude. For like being a child's fairy tale. So that's who this dude is, basically. Not very trustworthy, right? That story was like based off the real fairy tale type story, nothing to do with King's Quest. But so now the infamous problem with this character and him wanting to, let's go talk to man. You still haven't guessed my name. So he gives you like 3 chances apparently. I'm not positive. Guess we can test that. Let's save. You get 3 chances. Well, what happens if you don't do it right? Your name is Dan. No, that's not right. What is your next guess? Your name is Tommy. You didn't guess the gnome's name, but he left you a gold key anyway. Better luck next time. Huh. Okay, look at key. It is a heavy gold skeleton key. Take key. It is heavy and cold. Interesting. I was not expecting to get something for getting it right, or getting it wrong. You take the key from your pocket and take a long look at it. Okay, well, what is that gonna... Oh, well, that could open that door. I want to guess it correctly, though. I wonder if we get the same thing. Let's see, we got 58 points for that. So let's restore 55. So we did still get something. But let's do it correctly. So, get to it here in the guide. Yes. So, the confusing part about this is you would think, okay, well, I already know it's Rumpelstiltskin, right? So, you can try that. Your name is, you have to spell it. I need to look it up here. Should have just left the page open that I had. Okay, rump, and then still, it's like stilt skin, still, I always say Rumpelstiltskin when I say it, but it's like stilt skin, because it's T-I-L-T, like the word tilt, and then skin. Your name is Rumpelstiltskin. You know that's not right. Next guess. So then you could say, okay, your name is, and yeah, so you could just say, okay, it's backwards. N-I-K-S-T-L-I-T L-E-P-M-U-R. I think I actually spelled it wrong the first time, but you didn't guess the gnome's name, but he left you the key. Yeah, okay. Let's do this again. Restore. Quick save. Your name is Rump. It's not Rumpel. It's Rumpel. Rumpel. Stilt. Skin. No. Okay. And if you remember, we got the note in the witch's house. And if you read it, it says there is a message written on the note. Read message. The note reads, sometimes it is wise to think backwards. So what this means is not spell his name backwards. It means spell it, but using a backwards alphabet. That is the key. So you have to flip, you have to backwards. Instead of ABC, you're starting with ZX. And you have to spell his name that way using a backwards alphabet. So that's how you solve this. Your name is, and that ends up being IF NKO VHGROGHPRM. That should be what it is. Meaning it looks like a really long code for like the original Doom, like cheat code. That's what it makes me think of. So you didn't guess the gnome's name, but he left you a gold key anyway. Better luck next time. That has to be it, but I don't think I presented it. Let me just say IFNKOVHGROGHPRM. Oh, kidding me? Doesn't work. Let's try. Let's try. It should work. I don't know why it isn't. I think this is a different version of the game. It's not the original. The original is definitely this way. This is kind of a remaster original. Maybe it is backwards, but didn't I do it backwards? NIKSTLITSLEPMUR. You didn't guess the name's known, but he left you a gold key. Huh. Well, that's a problem. It's not backwards. Let me try it normal. Oops. RUMPELSTILTSKIN. That is very close, but not quite right. Okay. So, can you erase? Well, so it's definitely N-I. Whoa, my dude's walking. I know, you don't understand what you're doing. Yeah, he's gonna walk if I do that. Okay. INKSTLITSLEPMUR. But I can't erase what's in front. NIKST. Even knowing what I'm supposed to do, and I still can't get it. SLEPMUR. RUMPELSTILT skin. I don't understand, so he didn't understand it just backwards. So it has to be. It has to be backwards, but with the backwards alphabet. Unless I'm doing it too early, but he's letting me guess, so let's do this. Let's restore, walk off the screen, come back. It definitely says here on the guide, talk to the gnome and guess his name. And I'm going to capitalize it just like it's capitalized in the guide. Once I write it here, I will confirm before I type it. IFNKV, IFNK, or no, NK, yeah. OVH, OVH, GRO, GH, MRP. What? I think it's because I did it in caps. It doesn't like it. Yep. So can't do caps. IFNKOVH GROGHPRM. That makes no sense. Maybe I have to talk to the guy again. Talk to man. Yep. Okay. So now I'm going to type it again. IFNKOVH GROGH Finally, that's right. You've guessed it. Here are some magic beans for your outstanding accomplishment. So we get a key or we get beans. Beans is the best thing, but I want to know what the key does. Let me just see if I can search that. King's Quest 1 Gnome Key. Oh, this gnome reappears in King's Quest 3. Interesting. What does... key the gnome gives you? Yeah. You get 3 points for the key. I'm sure we got way more than that. Trying to see. Just bear with me a moment. Okay, I'm just looking here. Get this key from the gnome if you fail to correctly guess his name. Use it to unlock the mountain door and gain access to an alternative but still dangerous path. Okay, to the same place. Okay. Well, we're not going to do that. Because this is really the intended path to go, is to get these beans instead of the key, because you want the beans. They give you the most points. Look, beans. They look like beans. Interesting. Take beans. Being careful that you get every one of them. You place the beans in your pocket. Okay. So now we got some beans. They look like plain ordinary beans, but they're not. They're special magical beans. All right, let's head this way. Look, ground. Nothing special. I should be able to go across this, but I probably should quick save. Got beans. Your swimming attempt to prove fatal. The raging current drags you under. Okay. That's just death. Can't swim because of the current. Indicated by those lines streaming. Well, we're not going to be able to cross that way. We can cross this way, though. See, I'm not going to show both paths. I will leave that up to you if you would like to play this on your own. I'm going to show you the main path of using the beans, but you could just take the key, and it is for that door. But if I can, I would like to get, the most points I can, and I do know that the beans is the best option with that gnome, and he just disappears. He like turns into the item, kind of like disappears. Okay, this was a landmark for getting to something else here that I was going to reference. We have everything that we should have except these pebbles. And it says, okay, we're on the screen to get the walnut, which I already have. Pebbles are close by, so we need to go north. I think we need to go up and to the right, one screen maybe. And that will put us to the beach or wherever we need to get these pebbles. Let's try that. This way. Okay, looks promising. Okay, so as I said, you can't really just say look around and get anything useful told to you. You can in the later games. Look ground. You see nothing special. Look beach. The river is dangerous and powerful. There is a delta of pebbles on its edge. See, he knows the word pebbles, but he's been telling me he doesn't know what pebbles means. Look at pebbles. The pebbles are round and smooth. Well, go get you one, boy. Take pebble. See, I don't understand pebbles. Pebbles. You grab a handful of pebbles, so you understand the plural of it, but not... Wow, you took a bunch, dude. The pebbles are worn smooth by the raging river. Okay. Pebbles. Now the witch. I want to go back to the witch house. That's the next thing. Because I think we missed some points. So let's go find that. 64 points out of 158 right now. Let's make a save. Got pebbles. Can't go that way. Whoa, sorry. Whoa. At least that wasn't death. Okay, good grief. That's what I'm saying, man. Where are you? Okay. Whoa. Shoot. The witch is up higher somewhere. Up here, I think. I'm afraid to get out in the open in these screens because I'm afraid a thing's gonna come and kill me. I think they're still active. Okay, we're back here again. Just try to go up from here and see what happens. As long as you don't go in the water here, because you'll die. Okay. Okay, I was right here before. Yeah, I wanted to see what was up with that mushroom. That's what that is. I think it's a mushroom. Whoa. There's an ogre nearby. He'll crush you. Okay, we're not messing with no ogre. I'd like to wrap around to go look at that mushroom. There's stuff in those trees, too. Might be useful. Whoa. Damn it. I died. That serves me right. Let's see what the autosave is. Okay. It's here. I don't know how often autosaving is. I think you can adjust it. It's probably like every 5 minutes or something. Let's go this way. Nope. Now I'm trying to get around to see what that mushroom is, as well as find the witch's house again. Okay, we'll go this way. Whoa. Okay. What happens if we go up from this screen? Okay, you can't walk under that. That's a bush. I think this is a shadow. Let's go up. Let's actually save. Okay. Bridge. All the bridges are clear once you deal with that one troll. Can we walk over this way? No. Okay. Okay. Whoa. How do I get to that screen? Yeah, depth perception is weird on those bridges. Let's look at speeding up the game here a little. Okay, let's rock fast for a moment. Probably gonna die painfully. Almost. See, I'm right back where I looped from. So you can't go down from the front screen because of the gators. I can't cross this water. My dude's like stuck. This is sad. You are not the first to fail in your quest to the Raging River. I hope you may be the last. That's because I was walking too quick. There. Let's go right. We'll save. Let's slow it back down. There's got to be a way to get to that. But I definitely do not see the way to do that. We've been here before. Getting fixated on getting to that mushroom or whatever it is. I feel like I can get to it. So you come up here, then you're still blocked. You're blocked by the water from like getting to it from almost any direction. Oops. Unless This is going to help. Not really. Because if we get in any of this water, I'm afraid we're going to drown. I will save here and try. Fatal, yep. And that looks like a death drop. Just about. I saved myself with the pause menu. This walkthrough that I've linked to you guys in the first gameplay video at Sierra Chest and that I'm referencing, it does have an item list in it, I think. Well, yeah, I mean, it tells you, like, what you're getting as you're going down the list. See, we can't cut between here to get to that screen. Unless we can go directly behind the bush. Just watching his head. Don't want to go up, I want to go left. It's not going to let me, though. Yep. Yeah, and we're back here, so I'm not really sure. Alright, we keep getting back to this same place. I'm going to stop the video here, guys. We've made some really good progression here. Got past that stupid Rumpelstiltskin puzzle. I thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next part. Bye.